Hi there, I'm Hope from Health to Beauty Nails, and today I'm going to talk about all my service essential products from GEHWOL for my waterless pedicure services. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's jump right into it. I'm an educator for GEHWOL Foot Care, and we are working on this video in collaboration, so thank you GEHWOL for sponsoring this video today. I get a lot of questions about what products I use in service during my waterless pedicures. So I'm gonna go in order of how I use these products in service. I have 4 to go over, which are my top essential products, and then I'll also throw in a few honorable mentions at the end, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Every service, since I'm not soaking in water, I use my Disinfecting Lotion as my sanitizing step. This is your first cleansing step in your waterless pedicures. This does have alcohol in it, but it does also have glycerin and some lavender oil in it, so it's very soothing and refreshing to the client. It is cleansing, diabetic safe, and also has some hydration qualities to it as well. This is the spray that you have on your cart to use in service, but it also comes in the large refill size, which is super helpful and more cost effective, so that you just keep this with the little spray top and then you can refill it with your big guy as needed. After my cleansing step and I do my toenail work and my callus work, I'm always going to hydrate. I always start out with a nail oil, and I'm going to typically use 1 of 2 in service. For clients who have healthy nails that just need a bit of hydration, I'm going to use nail care. You can think of nail care like your cuticle oil for your client. Really great for brittle and peeling nails, and it's also going to give some really nice hydration to the surrounding skin around the nail plate. It has wheat germ oil and bisabolol, so it's going to be both hydrating and soothing. You can use this on toenails as well as fingernails. For clients who have thick nails or a little bit of discoloration, I would use the Protective Nail and Skin Oil for them. This one has a high concentration of antifungal ingredients. It's also going to give a bit of hydration, so it's going to restore the skin around the nail plate and be great for those thicker nails. And it's going to restore the skin and nails to a more healthy looking state. So you always want to use your nail oil first, and then to hydrate the skin, I'm always going to hydrate with a GEHWOL cream. I like to customize the cream to my client. For my clients who need a lot of moisture, I use GEHWOL's Lipidro. This one is from the Med line, and it is powerhouse hydration. It has 10% urea as well as some avocado oil in it, so it's got a really nice creamy texture. It's also unscented. I live in a very dry climate, so Lipidro is one of my go-tos. This is my top seller in my salon. Everyone loves this stuff. If I'm not using Lipidro, I go with Blue typically. This one is from the Fuskraft line, and it has a blend of pine, rosemary, lavender, and eucalyptus essential oils, so it smells amazing. It gives a really nice wellness feeling to the client, and it's really great for people who like a bit of that herbal scent. And those essential oils are gonna be really great for stimulating some circulation in the feet. This has a lower concentration of urea, and in combination with those essential oils is gonna be really great for promoting both hydration as well as circulation. These creams are available both in the pro size as well as retail size. The pro size is 500 milliliters, and it comes with this really handy dandy pump, which is really great for in-service to keep everything nice and sanitary. And the retail size is 75 mils, and this is the size that you send your clients home with so that they can continue the care at home. These are my top 2 sellers in my salon, either Lipidro from the Med line or Blue from the Fuskraft line. And my final service essential is foot powder. You might be sleeping on the foot powder, but let me tell you what, this is an essential step for me. At the end of every service, I always sprinkle a little bit of this into my hands and rub it into my client's feet. I also get it in between the toes. What that's going to do is give your client a nice, silky and dry finish to their pedicure so that they can keep nice, fresh feet in their shoes afterwards. And though the GEHWOL creams absorb very quickly into the feet, I might use a little bit extra of a luxurious amount as I'm massaging the feet. So I want to make sure that my clients are not going to slip and slide on their way out the door. So foot powder is essential for me. If your clients also have tight toes, this is a really great one to get in between the toes and retail to them to keep everything nice and dry in between the toes. If you have clients who have sweaty feet, give them some foot powder to take home with them and just massage a little bit into the feet. They can even sprinkle this into their shoes to keep everything nice and fresh and keep organisms at bay. So just to recap, we have the Disinfecting Lotion as my first step. Then for my nail hydration, I'm gonna either use the nail care or the protective oil. Then I typically will use a cream, and my top 2 are Lipidro and Blue. And then to finish off the service and give my clients a nice dry silky finish, I have the foot powder. Those are my personal service essentials, but I have 3 honorable mentions that I wanted to tell you about as well. If I decide to use the callus softener in service, I will often use it around the toenails to help to clean out impacted sidewalls and just give an extra clean finish to the nails. This one is a foam, and I love it because it does not need to be rinsed off the foot. So because I'm doing completely waterless pedicures, I don't need to rinse this at all after use. use. I just get a little bit of that foam on my finger, I put it around the toenails. It does work best if you let it sit on for about a minute or two. So I'll typically move on to my callus work, and then once I'm done with that, I come back to the toenails and everything is soft, and I am able to clean out any extra dead skin just beautifully. After callus work, I often like to give a little bit of a spritz to the bottoms of the feet to remove any dust that might be left behind from my callus work and just get some instant hydration into the skin. And for that, I love GEHWOL's Herbal Lotion. This is the pro size that you use on your cart in service, but they also have a retail version. You can see it is a little bit of a green color. This one also does have the blend of essential oils, so it smells amazing. It's also very refreshing, and it's gonna offer some light hydration to your client. This is a really great one to retail to people that have limited mobility because it can be sprayed upside down, or for the lazy who just need the fastest option possible, get them on the Herbal Lotion. They can just spritz their feet and be on their way. And last and not least, my final honorable mention is the foot and shoe deodorant. I use this at the end of every service. I give a little spritz in my client's shoes to make sure that my client's clean feet that I just worked on are going into clean shoes. This is a really great one to retail to clients as well. It has antifungal properties. So for people that have peeling on their feet or in between their toes, the spray is really easy to get some antifungals on the feet. If you ever buy a new pair of shoes, give them a little spritz with the foot and shoe deodorant, because you never know who tried them on before you. This is a really great one for service as well as to retail to clients that have peely skin. And it smells really great as well. I will say too, that's the easiest sales technique as well. You give the shoes a little refresh and your client's gonna ask you, oh, what's that? You let them know, hey, it's the foot and shoe deodorant spray. It's gonna give your shoes a little bit of a refresh. It also has antifungal properties. And they usually say, oh wow, that smells amazing. Give me a bottle of that. So those are my top essential products plus my honorable mentions. All these products mentioned are also diabetic safe, so they're gonna be suitable for all clients, which is awesome. The disinfecting lotion and the callus softener are the only products mentioned in this video that are for pros only. Everything else can be retailed to your clients as well. So for people who need some extra moisture, get them on Lipidro at home so that they can start using it in between services to really start restoring their feet. If you have clients that love a scented product and want an experience when they're putting on their foot cream, get them on Blue. I have clients that love using this before bed as part of their nighttime ritual because it smells so good. The oils are also retailable and excellent for clients who need help with their toenails. We should all be using some sort of oil on the toenails, and this protective nail and skin oil is probably my number one, considering it has all those really great antibacterial and antifungal properties. So it's great as a preventative for folks that have healthy nails, as well as going to be suitable for people that have thick nails as well. For folks that need just a little bit of light hydration or lower mobility, or just want something that they can use on the go, the Herbal Lotion spray is excellent. And for folks that need a little bit of extra freshness in their shoes or to mitigate some sweatiness and help with peeling, the foot and shoe deodorant spray and the foot powder are great for them. Incorporating GEHWOL will elevate your services, will make your job easier, get the client the results that they're seeking, is not only gonna leave your clients feeling like they just had an amazing experience, but it's also gonna get them long-term results. It's always a collaboration when we as the professional are working with our client. That consistency at home with using effective products is really gonna get the client the results that they're seeking. Using amazing products that are therapeutic and also extremely effective is how you can build that trust with your client that they have searched high and low for in their pedicure services and never gotten before. It is a win-win. That consistency at home in collaboration with the professional care is how we can start to really restore our clients' feet and get them to their optimum health. If you're a professional, you can use code HEALTH2BEAUTY for 15% off your first order at GEHWOLFootcare.com. Let me know in the comments below if your interest is piqued, if you want to try any of these products. If you have any questions, I would love to start the conversation with you. Thank you to GEHWOL Foot Care for collaborating on this video. One more reminder to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.